Good morning, Welk fam. How are you guys today? Amen. Amen. How many of you guys have ever asked God to lay his hands on you? I'll ask again. How many of you guys have ever asked God to lay his hands on you? Oh, okay. A few people. All right. But I mean really lay his hands on you. Because it's funny. In the younger generation, we have this saying that we usually use to instigate a fight. And it sounds a little something like this. I bet you won't swing. I bet you won't get at me with them hands though. And if you're from my country, we have our own little sayings too. Something like, I'll blow you. Or I'll give you one dirty slap. You guys are laughing. But as I grew older, I realized more and more, that's just what I was asking God. I wanted him to lay his hands on me. I wanted him to beat me black and blue, so much so that one day I would wake up and my own mother wouldn't even recognize me. Now, as vivid as that sounds, what does that actually mean? What does it mean when God gets at you with these hands? Well, it's a beautiful thing. You see, God got at me with his hands, and because of that, I'm what many of you would call a glutton for punishment. That's why I would die for the future of Nigeria, while others would run away from it. That's why I can't sit at home complacently talking about politics when my countrymen are dying daily. See, God got at him with his hands. God got at David. That's why he had the faith to topple giants. It took God's magnificent hands to take a boy who was the keeper of sheep and turn him into a king, a keeper of men. You see, it was God's vicious right hook that took my sight. And because I'm blind, I can actually see. See, I gave up my sight for a vision, one that would enable me to make a decision. But for what, you might ask? Well, you're just gonna have to wait and see. Because there is one more person that I have neglected to mention. And you see, he's infamous for his fight with God. And he is Jacob. Man, I swear, God really did it in when it came to Jacob. You see, Jacob was a habitual liar. His life was riddled with sin. But God tore him up. I mean, from beginning to end. Jacob the liar, Jacob the con artist, Jacob the deceiver, Jacob the manipulator was gone. But who stood in his place? Israel, the father of nations. And you see, that's what I want for myself. Because when God gave me that right hook, I got a glimpse of what I would be. You see, I was born in darkness. I was comfortable with my sin. I was comfortable with my lies. I was comfortable with the ways of men. But with each and every hit, Christ shook me to my core. And now because of that, every trial or tribulation is just another door. So my question to you is simple. When's the last time you've been knocked out by God? Amazing things can happen when he lays his hands on you.